Hello guys, my name is Amaka and you're welcome to Lizama Stitches. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload new videos, you'll be notified. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to convert your scarf to a top. Now this top is very easy to make. This is what I'm wearing. This top is very easy to make. I have other easy DIYs that you can also make for yourself, like the no-sew kimono waterfall jacket, the no-sew cape top, the no-sew circle dress. You know, these clothes are fine and they are very easy to make. You're not sewing them, it's cut and wear. You cut and you wear. You don't need a sewing machine to make them. You know, they are very easy. So I'm going to leave the links in the description box below so that you can check them out and make one for yourself. So let's get started. So this is my scarf. Now this scarf is already folded into two. I've already folded it into two. So now I'm going to fold it again into four. So I folded it into four. So this is it. I folded it into four. I'm going to take my neck measurement. Now the neck width I'm working with is, I'm working with 4 inches. The neck width is 4 inches, and the neck depth is 3 inches. So I'm going to connect it. I'm going to connect it with my French curve. So this is it. So I'm going to cut it. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take my round sleeve measurement. Now the round sleeve measurement I'm working with is 14 inches. 14 divided by 2 gives you 7 inches. So I'm going to mark 7 inches here. Now from this point, I'm going to mark 7 inches. So this is my 7 inches. So because I'm not going to cut it, I'm not cutting any, I would have notched it, but I don't want to cut this fabric. So I'm just going to mark it this way so that once I get to my sewing machine, I'll be able to join it together. So that's it. Now that's all with this tutorial, this top. So I'm going to open it. Now when you open it, this is what you have. So I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew it. Now I'm going to sew it from here, from this mark that I gave here. I'm going to sew it down and I'll sew this one. I'm also going to sew this one. I'm going to sew it with 1/2 inch seam allowance. I'm going to sew it with 1/2 inch seam allowance. I'll sew it down and I'll sew it down. And that is just it with this tutorial. So after that, after sewing it this way, I'm going to fold the neck. I'm going to turn the neck. I'm going to use bias to turn the neck. And that is just it. So I'll do it and show you what it looks like. So after sewing, this is what I have. Now I've sewn here. I've joined the sides together and I also hemmed the neck. Now another thing, if some of these scarves used to have this thing, this design, they used to have it by the side. They used to have it by the side of the scarf. Now just like the one I have here, this one has the designs by the side. Now when you have such scarf, there is no need sewing. Don't sew your seam. Don't sew your seam inside. Don't sew your seam from the wrong side. All you need to do is to sew it from the right side. When you sew it from the right side, this will be here and it will be fine. It will be another design on its own. But if your scarf is like mine, sew it inside just the way I did. Sew it from the wrong side. But if your scarf has this design by the side that is around here, all you need to do is to sew it. Just place it and sew on top stitch. Sew it in such a way that this design will still be outside and not inside. So that is it with this tutorial. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel to support me. Subscription is free. Feel free to ask questions. I'll be in the comment section to answer all your questions. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Lizama Stitches. We've come to the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.